Good morning, I'm Andrew. This is BBC Radio Leeds, 6 minutes to 8. Now, a long-standing British Christmas tradition is, of course, pantomime. A group of talented British Muslim artists have decided to make the genre more inclusive. Oh, yes, they have. Following last year's success, Cinder'Aliyah, one of the first ever Muslim pantos, is back touring the country. Proceeds from every ticket purchased from the Wakefield-based PennyAppeal charity will go towards supporting the victims of the Pakistan floods. Well, we sent our very own principal boy, Anil Barath, to meet the cast and writer. Enjoy.
सुन के तेरी बातें सोने यार वे माही मैनू तेरे नाल प्यार वे हाय मैं मर जावां दिल जानिए हाय मैं मर जावां. I'm playing Cinder'Aliyah. I think it's quite different in the sense that it's much more relatable to our community. Oh no, I've got to go. Thank you for having me. So it's something different for people to look forward to.
Always look on the bright side of life.
What is a Muslim panto?
It's a panto written, directed and produced by a Muslim guy with Muslim references.
Is it anything like a traditional British panto?
It's got all of that, all the British cultural things that you would find in a British panto, but I've added my own seasoning into it. I made it a little bit more appropriate for Asian families mainly, and of course halal as well. If you look at Cinderella, the story is pretty much what every stereotypical Asian story is, you know. A daughter, she likes someone, but they won't let them be together. I just played on the stereotype, had a laugh with it, made a lot of references to our culture. To be honest with you, it's just fun to write. There's many reasons for me wanting to do this. Firstly, it was about representation, because there's so many talented people who would love to do stuff like that, but they're never given an opportunity. Everyone's welcome. We've got something for everyone in terms of the humour, in terms of the music we use, the dancing. We're taking it all around the country because last year I didn't take it everywhere. And when I first debuted the show, and I've had so many messages saying, oh, that's not fair, why wouldn't you bring it here? So, do you know what? People ask for it, I'm giving it them.
Who are you playing in the pantomime?
So I'm playing the king. The king is the father of the prince, of course, and he is the love of Cinder'Aliyah.
इंतहा हो गई इंतजार की आईना कुछ खबर मेरे यार की ये हमें है यकीन बेवफा वो नहीं फिर वजह क्या हुई. I'm playing Prince Javed in Cinder'Aliyah. You can think of the character a little bit like Prince Charming, but it's very different in its nature, in a sense that trying to make it more relatable to our Asian community, but still preserving sort of like the original storyline. Before I got involved in the Great Muslim Panto, I had never been to a panto before. I did not know what pantomime was. And that's, me being a British Pakistani. So clearly there are other people within my community who have also never heard of it. Now, in terms of what's different, obviously since I got involved, I started looking into what is a pantomime and to realize how geniusly Abdullah has done this by taking something British, extending that on towards the British Asian side of it. The jokes are more like relatable, where the names are relatable. The people that they are seeing on stage, they can basically see their own lives being portrayed right in front of them. We need more stories like this to be shared for people to come out and experience it and see the alternative perspective that we have, the Asian version of the pantomime. There isn't anything like this in British Asian society today. It's really important for integration, for us to know what a pantomime is, for us to know what British culture is, but also for the British to discover this artistic side to our community.
I enjoyed that. Thank you, Anil. Anil Barath reporting for BBC Radio Leeds. You heard there Sajal, Abdullah Afzal, who's written it, who was playing the king, and Hasnain Lahori speaking to Anil. And you can catch Cinder'Aliyah in Bradford on the 7th and 8th of January. So it's at the Life Centre on Wapping Road in Bradford 3 on the 7th with a lunchtime, 1 o'clock, and a 7 o'clock in the evening performance. And then the following day, Sunday, 8th of January at Dixon City Academy on Ripley Street Street in BD5. All the details on the Penny Appeal website, PennyAppeal.org.uk.